Whoop, whoop. Time to enter the Hot Mess Express train station. All aboard. Ready for the ride. Hey, everybody. There's craziness right now. I was bored. I was up and decided that I was going to take the Hot Mess Express out for a ride. It is late night, so not sure who all is up tonight. My time, it is a quarter to 2 a.m. And this is what happens when you go to sleep early, take a nap, and it backfires. So the senior nap doesn't always work. The senior nap can backfire on you. So, but at any rate, hey y'all, hey Baby Giant, hey Beverly Lee, hey Sonya Siegler, hey Creatively by Kim. Yeah, I was scrolling earlier today and I came across a post by a lady that was making like a snow globe tumbler, right? And I've never, ever, 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 never, ever, 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 never made one before. So I was like, you know what? I think it would be cool to give it a shot. So I was going to make this earlier today, but as I mentioned, um Mr. McQuackins was up late last night doing his math calculations. And so he was tired early and decided to take a nap. And I was like, ooh, you look real comfortable. And I messed around and laid down too. And it was a wrap. So I went to sleep. I don't even know what time we went to bed. And I ended up getting up. I dare say it was about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Say la vie. But at any rate, so here we are. Hey, Willie Roseman. And I was like, you know what, the heck, I'm up. Let's try this project because, as I mentioned, I've never ever done this before. So I've binge watched a couple of videos, and there's a couple of techniques that I want to try. So I have this tumbler that I had originally purchased to bling, but it's been sitting in my cabinet, so I guess that's not going to happen. And then I have this one as well because I bought several of these to bling, and again, hasn't been done yet, so I'm not worried about it. So I figured let's try a snow globe tumbler. Now, Patrice did one on her channel, and it was cool watching hers. And I've already drilled the hole in this one, but I want to try it as well. There may be a couple of things I'll do a little bit different, but for the most part, it looked pretty cool. So that's what we're going to try. Also, in looking at several videos today, there were the majority used glycerin, which, as you see, this is the Equate brand. I got it from Walmart. In the medicine section where pain medication is. So if you go to try to find vegetable glycerin and you can't find it at Walmart, that's where it is. Thank goodness the lady knew where it was. Hey Laura. Yeah, no, you ain't the only one. A couple of other folks use clear glue in water. And then there's one lady who did baby oil, and I kind of didn't like the way that one turned out, so I'm not going to do that one. And somebody did contact lens solution as well. I don't have the money to be blowing on some contact lens solution like that for a cup, so we're going to do the glycerin. All right. And so I have my measuring cup, and again my cup. I also have, I don't know, I thought about putting some little fruit pieces in it to give it some kind of, I don't know, that might be tacky. And then for this, though, I kind of actually, what I really wanted to do was like a black light effect, where it kind of glows. So I may not do the fruit with this one. I may just go ahead and do my neon green mica powder. And then later I'll probably go back and put a radioactive decal on it. I might even bling out a radioactive decal. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I'm definitely going to use this neon mica powder and possibly even some chunky glitter. But I think this one, I think actually I'm going to stick with the mica powder because the mica powder effect was really, really cool in the one that I saw. So this one actually should be pretty simple because this is pretty much all I want to do is mica powder and then put the radioactive thing on it. So I have my glycerin, I have my purified water, measuring cup, and what they suggest is what one person suggested was 2 parts glycerin to 1 part water. We may do that. I don't know. And I'm not sure how much glycerin I'm gonna need. So, and to make it easy on me to put this in, I'm gonna mix the mica powder in with the glycerin first, and then I'm gonna add the water, and then I'm gonna put it in this condiment bottle. All right, so I got this one from Walmart, and then of course you can get the 2-pack from Dollar Tree if you wanted to, but these are kind of super tall, so that's why I didn't use those. But I mean, I probably will eventually. We'll see how this goes. If I like it and it's fun, then I may make a couple for some friends or something like that, but not to be selling this. All right, so I'm just gonna do the 2 parts glycerin in here, and I don't know how much it's gonna take to fill this sucker up. So whatever, we just gonna roll with it. It's wee hours in the morning. It's the hot mess express. So we just gonna roll with whatever punches come. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who cares? No skin off of my back. I'm gonna actually just pour this since I'm doing so much. I think maybe. I wonder how much water will fit in there. Let's go with. Oh, I forgot my popsicle stick. I'm gonna have to grab it. That's 2. Hey, Elaine Dickerson. If I do that, there's 2 parts to. Okay, so let's go with a little bit more. We do 3 ounces, then that'll be 1.5 ounces, I think. No, that's half and half, right? Who knows? Not me, because I don't do math. All right, 3 parts, so then it'll be 1 part water. Maybe. I don't know. Don't care at this point. All right. So here is my neon green mica powder. If anybody knows the math on that, throw it in the comments because right now it's wee hours and y'all know I struggle with math as it is. So trying to mix wee hours and math, fat chance that that's going to work. And that looks like that's probably too much anyway, but again, don't care. So that's some super green mica powder, and it does glow very well, as you see. Super glowy, radioactive. Couldn't even see it, it was so glowy. So let me get a popsicle stick from behind me. And the cool thing about mica powder is it doesn't take very much at all to get the effect that you want. So I'll start with a little bit, and then if we see we need more, we'll add more. Yeah, that's a lot. I put too much in there. And like I said earlier, I don't really care, but I put too much. Hey, Merlinda. Hey, Dara Garrett. Hey, Nicole Reeves. So if you mix it in from, some of the tips that I saw online, if you mix it in to the glycerin first, see how it's got some clumps in there? She was like, it'll clump worse if you put it in with the water. So mix your mica powder in with the glycerin first, then add your water. So we have some neon green. Look to it, it's very light, but it's still, look at how that glows. Oh my God, I wish the camera, that's flipping cool. I really wish the camera would pick that up, but it just really didn't do that justice. All right, so I'm gonna add just a smidge more, and I'm, instead of using my Duflache, I'm just gonna tap some in there. All right, and so just gonna keep mixing this up where y'all can see it. That was really, really cool. Oh, I'm super excited about this cup. Yikes. I didn't know it was gonna be this pretty. Now I wish I had like some little radioactive symbols to go on the inside or whatever to float around, or some aliens or something. That would have been really, really cool. Hey Laura E, this is crafty time. I go to bed after my head stops spinning with ideas. I'm usually up sometimes 4 a.m. or 5 in the morning. Girl, I can't. I'm usually unaware that 4 or 5 is even in existence. But like I said, I ended up taking a nap, and that was a wrap. That just didn't go over too well. Okay, so the neon green is there, right? And it'll be cute, but I kind of want a swirl effect too. So I'm gonna add some of this white mica powder. Well, it's actually like a iridescent glittery. It has like some of the, I wish y'all could I wish the light wasn't so bright. Oh, there we go. So it has like some greenish looking glittery to it. I don't know how to explain it, but so I'm gonna pour some of this in there just to give it more of a milky green, neon green look with the iridescent. And I actually want that to be super, super strong, that um iridescent swirl in there. Ooh, you can see it. I love that. How well can you see that? That swirl. It's really pretty. Yeah. I want more of that. So anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight or this morning. Again, I've never ever made a snow globe tumbler, but this one is more of a, I may have to put more water in this. Let me see. I don't know. I may have to put more water in this because the lady that I saw earlier today on Facebook, when she did it with the mica powder, she actually used alcohol, which I was like, not sure that I want to use alcohol, but I did bring alcohol in here with me in the event that this doesn't flow kind of like I would want it to. I'm gonna see. Hopefully this ain't too much. It might be too much. Team too much. Um, but I did bring the alcohol, so we can try it. If this doesn't swirl in the cup like I want it to. We just oh, I love this. Oh my God. That looks like, um it looks just like it would belong. You remember on The Simpsons when he used to get the little radioactive sticks from the job and whatnot? Oh man, that is like so legit radioactive looking. I love this already. This is really cute. Okay. So we she said 2 parts glycerin to 1 part water. Did she say 2 glycerins to 1 part water? Pretty sure she did. That's half and half. Why didn't she just say that? No, because half and half is not half and half. Okay, gotcha. C'est la vie. Y'all know how I am with math. Okay, so here's the radioactive looking goo. And this is straight glycerin, no water whatsoever in this. And as I showed earlier, it just like glows the hot second the light hits it. And I love that. That is just going to be really boss. Okay. So I'm going to pour this in my little bottle here. And I am going to scrape this stuff out. Oh, that's going to be really cool. All right. And so I'm going to put water in here. So let's do 1.5 since I did 3. Ouch. Hey, 7 little birds. How are you, my dear? Welcome. What? Hey, Andrea. Hey, honey bunny. I ended up taking a late senior nap. And in taking a late senior nap, it tore me all the way up. So instead of taking a like midday nap where, most normal elderly naps would be probably about, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock, 2 in the afternoon, 3-ish, something like that. I decided to lay down. I want to say it was probably about 7 or 8-ish. And that just really did not bode well. So now I am unfortunately awake at 2 o'clock in the morning making a tumbler. All right, so hopefully this is gonna be enough. I don't know. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit, not too, like I'm not gonna shake it like that because I don't want a whole ton of air bubbles in it. But I'm just gonna kind of like swirl it around, let it mix some. Actually, let's rock it back and forth. That's a lot more gentle. And I want to see how it swirls in this bottle and see if this is something I need to add either more glycerin or more water. Because when it's in the cup, I want it to like super, super swirl. You know what I'm saying? So far, it looks good. It just looks extra. Oh, it swirls good. It swirls good. I love that. I'm glad I put that mica powder in there. It really shows off the swirl of the neon. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. All right, so I don't know if that's enough or not. If it's not, then we'll just make more. But the cool thing about doing it with just the mica powder instead of glitter is I don't have to worry about glitter sinking. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna pretty much stay mixed like it is. And so I don't have to worry about making sure the glitter isn't stuck or anything like that. So my concern right now is just hopefully this is enough. I may add a little bit more glycerin, y'all, because you see how it's swirling a whole lot. I want it to swirl a little slower than that. So where's my glycerin? I'm gonna add a little bit more glycerin. That's the other cool thing about mixing it in something like this. You can like kind of play with your ratios and get it to the effect that you want. I forget which person I watched that said that. So we're gonna see how it flows with just a little bit more glycerin. And later on, if I remember, I'll put the link to the videos that I watched in the description if I remember to do it, y'all. You know how I am. I forget stuff. Forget everything. So that flows a little bit slower. Kind of wish I had a little bit more mica powder in there. The not the neon, but the white. But it'll be all right. All right, so let's pour this in and see if we have enough. Just start doing it like this so we can get it in there. You see it snaking down right here, going in the cup. Yeah, I may need to strengthen the green because notice it's not super green. Can you tell? It looked greener in the squeezy bottle than it does in the cup. I guess because it kind of spreads it out some. I don't know. It might be all right. Look at us getting the amount almost perfect. All right. So that will allow me to add more green. Oh, that is boss. I don't know. Can you see that? Look at that mica powder. Oh, man. I am loving it. I need it to be greener, though. I want it to be more green. Okay. So we're going to add, let's see how it flows. Okay. Let me add a little bit more water to the glycerin this time. But I'm going to add a lot more of the pigment and see how well that turns out. So at any rate, I hope you guys have had a good day so far today. I'm going to do a whole bunch more. Overkill, what's that? We don't know what that word is. So we're going to get it like green, green, green. I want it to be like super green. Think that's green enough? I don't. I want more green. All right. Do I have a funnel? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I got several funnels. Funnels are a requirement when you deal with rhinestones. So I got a ton of funnels all over the place. Big ones, little ones. Green is your favorite color. Cool. Hey, D. Smith. All right. So there's the green mica powder. All right. And so I'm going to add some more of this iridescent mica powder. We're just going to be real heavy handed because why not? Because if we're going to get this effect, we're going to get this effect. Do you hear me? Rex and effect. All right. So it looks more swirly. Got more mica powder up here on the stick. Try and get that off. We don't want any waste. All right, and so now I'm gonna add just a little bit of water. I think that was too much water, but it'll be all right. Yeah, that was too much water. Because I don't think this is gonna be too much in the going in the cup. I forgot I was using the what's the face. Where are you, Button? Here you are. Yes, I did drill a hole in the bottom of the cup. There we go. Come on. Did I make it too thick? It went in perfect before. Make sure I don't have anything blocking it. Nope. All right, so we got to pull out the big guns. There we go. There we go. Get in there. What was you tripping? All right. Hey, Sweethearts Customs Creations. How are you, my dear? We are making a I am making a radioactive tumbler. Ooh, y'all. Oh my gosh, that looks so much better the way I wanted it to look to begin with. OMG. Let me get this extra off of here. All right, hold on. Let's get what I did not grab was a paper towel. Let me grab a paper towel. Whoops. Throwing my microphone all over the place. All right. All right. So that green is really in there, really good now. Look at it. I got half of mine to pull all of this out or let it drain out and then mix it up and put it back in. Because that is really, really close to the effect I wanted where it's super green. And I didn't put enough pigment in there. But this is much, much closer, much better. And you can see how the mica powder just kind of like swirls around in there. It looks good. I don't know. Should I drain it out? I'm thinking. Because how much room do I have? I don't have too much room. I got some room to add some more. Just that little bit. That's what I got left in this. Either way, as soon as the UV light hit this joker, oh, this is gonna be pretty. All right. See, and the thing is, I thought about adding some. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let me see something. I'm gonna see if this will drain, because I really want that to be greener, and I don't know that it'll drain. Nope. Oh, that's pretty neat, y'all. Look, it ain't even coming out of the hole. So I'd have to suck it out or something with a syringe if I wanted this stuff out of here. That's good to know. If I made a mistake, then it's a wrap. Like, you got to commit. We're learning as we go, people. That's what we do around here. All right. Pour that in there. There was a little bit of mica powder down in the bottom. And let's see if this last little bit will fit in there. And then we'll just shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. And then from what I understand, there are air bubbles that I'm going to have to, keep in mind. There we go. There are air bubbles that I have to let, like there's one right there that I'll need to let settle, so to speak, before closing up the cup. Ooh, that's coming in a lot better. So there's that one. And like I said, what I intend to do is make put some radioactive stickers on it. And then it'll be my glow cup. As you see, it glows as soon as the black light hits it, or the UV light. So I think that'll be pretty cool. But these are just for me. I'm not making these to order or nothing like that. It's just something fun to do. In the meantime, I saw a couple of people making them, and I was intrigued and wanted to try it for myself. And cool thing is, when they close the cups off, they close them with the UV resin. So I am super excited about using Uni's resin to close off the cup. So that's the plan anyways. All right. So here is our first cup tonight. I'm going to let this sit off to the side for a minute and let the air, gas, bubbles settle and all of that jazz. And we'll move on to victim number 2, cup wise. So if you wanted to make one, using the squeezy bottle to put the stuff in there was like best, hands down, best idea ever. So definitely keep that in your back pocket if you do intend to make one. It would be cool for, or a 80s part 90s party or something like that. Yep. Because I have the green, I have all the neon colors. Well, not all of them. I got pink. I thought pink would be cool too. I have yellow and I have the blue. So the other cool thing is with the green is, y'all remember I have the purple and the green flat back neon stones that I thought were hot fix at first, but they're actually flat back. So I can bling the lid of the cup with the neon stones, or bling around, different areas of the cup. That would be cool too, because it'll match the pigment. So who knows where we're going to take that. We're going to try and take it all the way to a boss level status. All right. So that turned out better than I thought it would. Y'all, I just knew I was going to come in here and it was just going to go all to pot. And it didn't at all. All right. So that was with the mica powders. Now I have another idea that I want to try. And this time I'm going to try it with you guys in here. So I showed you in the beginning that I have another tumbler that I was going to do something with. But what I'm going to do actually is going to be different. So I found this at Walmart. It's of course, water bottle. You push the button and, oh, I locked it. You push the button and there's your little drinky hole and whatnot. So it's a really cool, water bottle, and it's double walled too, right? So I was like, it would be really cool to do this one if I could get the lid off. I'm struggling. Oh, there we go. Okay. Woo, so we know that's a really tight seal. So I thought it would be neat to try a water bottle, because I've seen tumblers but haven't seen a water bottle. But I mean, where all have I looked? Not everywhere's. Let's see if there's a good place to drill a hole. It looks like that might work, where they already have a hole looking spot, or we could put it somewhere in there, but I think right here might be it. So at any rate, this was at my Walmart, and it was actually on like a clearance. Normally these were like $12 or something like that, and at my Walmart they were, this color was $7, and then the black one was $10. So used with cold drinks only, store with the lid removed, dishwasher safe, don't use it in the microwave. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to try this, and I thought that teal color is super, super pretty. So we're going to throw some glitter in here. And the only glitter I have may not be good for this, right? So I went, again, this is all Walmart. And y'all know purple's my favorite color. So I found this glitter. It's kind of a polyester type glitter. So, and then I found this one, but when Patrice did her Mickey Mouse tumbler, she was like, this glitter was too fine and it was clumping. So I don't know if either one of these is going to work or not. She said the chunky glitter did better. So I do have a couple of little cheapo vials of chunky glitter. Like this one could possibly, the blue is different though. That sucks. But the purple is there. The white is there. So I don't know. I thought about this, and then I also have these, which I don't know what this is made of. If this is polyester or if this is metal. But at the end of the day, I don't know if it'll work or not. So I figure, what the heck? Why not give it a shot? You never know. But it's holographic stars. So I'm not trying to be like make it where it's like drop dead the bestest thing ever, because I know me and my coordinations and colors and putting stuff together doesn't always pan out. That's why I like the neon radioactive look, because it's like stupid simple. It's just green, there's nothing else to it. But this, I'm looking to be fancy. All right. So here's my water bottle. We'll see what we can do with it. And then here's my same drill that I used for the Starbucks, right? So we're just gonna drill. Let's see. That's pretty dang close. I don't want to get too close. And then the way this rim is made, I don't know, you guys. Hopefully this will work, because the rim is pretty close right there. So we'll figure it out. We'll find a flat-ish surface and see if we can't get through, and go from there. Again, I've never done this before. Never seen anybody else do it either. So we experimenting this morning at 2:30 in the daggone morning, East Coast time. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to press too hard, because I just needed to just break the surface. There we go. Yes. All right. So there's our hole right here. And I'm going to get my tweezers and get this out of there. Look at that. That's about as clean a hole as you can get. What? Holler. All the R's. Okay. So here is our hole. Almost perfect. And we're going to just throw some glitter in, because I really don't know. I don't know if my glitter is going to be long lasting, for lack of better words. I don't know if it's, because I got all kind of stuff that could probably go in in water. Like, here's some pearls. I don't know if pearls can go in there or not. I mean, I don't see why it couldn't. But I also don't want to waste necessarily a bottle. I probably should have just went and got something from like Dollar Tree or whatever and tried it and see what it looks like in a double walled something or other before trying it. But whatever. Too late for that now. All right, so let's grab. I'm gonna throw some of this in there. I really want that purple. We're gonna throw some of this in there. And so most of the folks was just like, I know, Andre, I know you was talking about a funnel. Most of the folks was like, the funnel just really, it's just easier to set it on top and tap it down in there like so. I mean, I'm down to try anything. Although I'm a sucker for the fastest method possible. And as you see, the glitter is getting down in there. I don't know if this glitter is going to work or not, because as I mentioned, for those that might be just coming in or whatever, I've never done this before. Either method, the radioactive Tumbler nor this. So this is all new. So I could be using the entirely wrong glitter, but we're experimenting. So at this stage, I don't care. But there's our glitter. Eventually, I'm going to shake it around and get it more uniform. But I'm going to go ahead and throw this whole dang tube of stuff in there because, you know, like, whatever. Let's go for the gusto. Oh, shoot. Sweet. All right. Let's see if we can't fit some stars in there. I don't know. They should fit in that hole. Let's see. Yep. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Lighter. Look at us being all fancy with some stars, y'all. What? Sorry if I'm getting on your nerves with tapping. My bad. Yeah, finger work though. Oh, you know, look, we got stars and white frosty looking glitter. We are all stars, so we're gonna put even more stars in here. And put a star in here for every last one of you because all of you are stars. Whoops, almost spilled stars. Alrighty, is that enough stars? I don't think so. Let's add some more. Whoops. And then we're going to add some purple just because it's my favorite color. Y'all, how about my son? His job takes him to different places in the US. And so his job this week took him to Minneapolis. And he was in the airport. And y'all, why did he send me a picture in the Minneapolis airport? They have a whole live Prince gift shop, like nothing but Prince stuff. I was like, bruh, like book me the next flight. I've got to go. So that was cool to see. Look at all the stars. Oh my god. All right, I think that's enough stars. Even though technically I don't think it's enough stars, but I'm just going to, you know, pretend like it's enough stars because y'all are on here. All right, and so here is some purple glitter that has like a, that's the wrong shade of teal, but who cares? We going with it anyways. I'm gonna see what this does with it because purple is my color. And we're gonna put it in there. But yeah, I mean, and I know that's his, you know, that's his stomping ground. That's where he born and raised and all that jazz. But I just didn't know they had one in the airport, like the whole live during Prince memorabilia type situation. I was like, bro, I have got to go. So hopefully at some point in time, I'll be able to go. I put that on my bucket list, so to speak. There really is something to this tap and feel. You know what I'm saying? I saw people doing it and I was like, there has to be an easier way. But it really does work. All right. Just in case this purple just doesn't do it for us. Is that enough glitter? I don't think that's enough glitter. I really don't. I really think we need more. Whoa. All right. Do I have any other glitter colors? Let's see. Y'all think that blue will work? Let's see if this blue will rock with it. We just trying some of anything, y'all. I swear. Why not? I could put those little beady balls in there just to see, but I don't think beady balls go well with glitter. They could do their version of Graceland and I would be here for it. Girl. Oh, ew. That is like wrong shade of blue. So I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to put this blue in there. I wish I had more of the what is this? I wonder if this would be pretty. I'm just at this point grasping for straws. I wonder if that would be pretty. I think that would be pretty. Let's put some of this in there. I got this off of Amazon. They're like crystals or something. They're like not quite glitter, they're like little bitty stones. I don't know how well you can see that. And I don't know if that's gonna work in the water or not, but I'm here for it. We're trying anything and everything. There we go. Come on, my pretties. Get in there. And it's a lot heavier than glitter, so hopefully it'll help add to the flow or whatever in here. All right. Let's see. And who knows, this may turn out to be unintentionally super cute. All right. I just threw this stuff all over the place. All right. Oh, see, yeah, it does give it like a good shakety shake. I guess that's enough, y'all. Okay. So, even though I personally feel like more stars would be appropriate, but I'm going to rein it in. And then let us get us a bottle together. That's that bottle. So let's get us a new bottle. And again, we're going to do our glycerin. And since we put this in there, I'm just going to do a little bit. So what I'm going to do at this point, I wonder if that's too much. Yeah, let me not do that because I don't know if that's going to be team too much or not. Let's see. Do I have this? I really need to wash my cups. Okay. So we are going to do Again, 2 parts to 1 part. All right. And this may not be enough, but we'll see. So at this point, I didn't put any glitter or mica powder or anything in here. This is just straight glycerin and water. I mixed it up and pouring it in here. That does not look like that's going to fill that up, but that's okay. We're going to put this in there for the time being and kind of get some of this shaken around. And then we'll do more. So did you see it going in? And I'm actually going to go ahead and get a good bit in there. Actually, I'm going to put it all in there because I see I'm out. Okay. And so, look at that. OMG. It's moving it around. Some of the stars are sticking. So, let me see what kind of movement I can get out of this. Oh, there we go. It's a little thick. Not super tragic thick, but it's a little thick. So let's add some more. This time we'll do, I think I'm going to still go with the 3-to-1, actually. I think, me personally, I think the purple glitter, because it's, I don't know how well you can see that, but the purple glitter was, it wasn't like chunks. It's like more strips, like little strands of hair. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like your regular glitter where it's like glitter. So that is, I don't like the effect that it put in the tumbler. So won't be using that anymore. Won't be using that anymore. Water. Do a smidge more water than I did before, so that I get it to flow just a little bit better, a little bit better. I wish I had more glitter. I do have metallic glitter, but I just don't know if it's going to work in here or not, because I don't know if this glitter is the kind that'll turn ugly in water over time. I really should be using like a high quality glitter with these projects. But of course, your girl's out here just trying stuff, so it's not going to be 100% legit. I'm out here with Walmart glitters and Amazon glitters that I don't know whether or not they're good quality or not, because I'm not a glitter head. So I don't have a glitter collection like a lot of folks do. So I don't know. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this in. Whoops. Can we get it in the hole, please, Eve? All right. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, this water bottle takes a lot of liquid in the casing around this thing. All right. So, cool thing is we can I personally prefer to have from all the tumblers I've seen here and there, different types, all the videos that I've watched today, because it's only been since today. The majority of folks feel it all the way to the top. And I do definitely prefer that look. There's the little dooflachies. They are much heavier. Oh man, you saw how that fell? Oh, I wish I could show you that. Hold on. Where did they go? They're all mixed in really good now. Those fall really pretty. Okay, so I do like the filled all the way to the top look, definitely. But you don't have to. That's what I was trying to get to, saying that I was struggling to get there. There's a little bit of glycerin in here, so I'm going to add some water to this. Get the last of this glycerin out of there. Whoops. Come on, Eve. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, and I think it would have been even prettier if I had more. So there's like a few hexagon, like ittle bitty hexagon purple, but the rest are those strands that look like hair. And I'm just like, bruh, wish I hadn't used that. But we're out here experimenting any ways. So whatever. I have some glycerin in there and see if we can't finish this off. So if there's any room left after I pour this in there, then we'll just go with straight water. There's a hole in the bucket. All right, so let's get the rest of this filled up. And then we'll go back and revisit our radioactive cup. All right, good job. So we got just a little bit more. Let me see what this flow looks like, because I added more water that time. Oh, that flows pretty good. I'm not mad at it. It still has a good slow to it. It's not like too watery. So I'm gonna do just a little bit more water to finish it off. All right. So the way this is made, it looks like I'm gonna have air bubble no matter what I do. Let's see. If I can't get, yeah. Let's see if I can't get that. There we go. All right. I'm trying to get some more air. To come to that hole. That's one drawback to the way this cup is made. But that's no worries. We ain't gonna worry about it too bad. All right, y'all. So here is a water bottle. I probably put too much water in it because see, look at how fast that is falling now. Look at that big old daggum air bubble. Yuck. But you can definitely snow globe. Excuse me. Your water bottle from Walmart. All right. And if I can figure out how to get that air bubble out of there, I'll do a little bit more glycerin in there, some kind of which way, and get that. See if that helps. All right. So, yes. Glad Family 1989. I'm going to leave this up. And so back to my radioactive cup. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love this very, very much. I found one air bubble so far. So I'm going to drop a smidge of this in there to try and suck that air bubble, eradicate that air bubble. All right. And this should have filled it all the way up. All right, so I should not have any other air bubbles in here. I'm gonna twist it around just to see. Nope, so far it looks super full. So the Starbucks cup has this beat aces and spades as far as because this recessed bottom right here, it allows for you to not be able to get all that air out of there. But the Starbucks cup being flat, you have an advantage. All right, so let me get some alcohol and clean off because glycerin has like a slick, not greasy, but it's a slick feel to it. And we don't want that when we try to seal this. So the alcohol, of course, will help get rid of any of that greasy feel. All right. And then what you can do, there's a couple of ways to seal a cup, but the easiest, hands down, that I've seen so far is to use resin, right? So cool thing is because the cup is clear, it makes it easy to cure the resin. And one of the things that they're suggesting that you use is epoxy, like not the UV resin, but like an epoxy to seal that. You can use vinyl, like a piece of vinyl or something, clear sticker. Patrice actually used a what's the face dot, and I actually have some of those, so I'm gonna go grab one of those because to me that sounded like the most logical plug. So I'm gonna grab one while I have one. And depending upon the size hole you cut, you may have to cut it down, but I don't know that I'm gonna have to. Actually, it does look like I'm gonna have to cut it down. So like these little doohickeys, she used this. Let me see if I can't. This might be too big now that I'm sitting here looking at it. Hold on. She kind of like, yeah, this is like way too big for the hole that I drilled because I didn't use a really, really big hole. I used a small one. So I don't know if I'm up to playing with a razor or not, but who is leaking? Someone is leaking. Who is it? I don't think it's this cup. Maybe that's from where I was spilling stuff. So I actually just put it on. Let's see. I just put it on upside down, like the regular way, like a bumper. And I don't know, y'all. That might could work, especially if I epoxy because I'm gonna epoxy it to where it's flush with the cup. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We're fenced to see. All right, so what I am going to do, y'all know how I am about experimentation. We fenced the experiment. Because I did like Patrice's idea. Now, one lady I saw, she just dropped the darn UV resin like right in the hole. And was like, yeah, you can use that and it'll seal up the hole. I'm like, bro, it worked like that. That's pretty neat. So I probably could do that. But I'm all about, being a little bit different. So as of right now, this looks to be pretty dang. Good night, Glad family. This looks to be pretty dang secure. We finna find out. So I need a cup, another cup. Dagnabbit. Do I have one? I think I just used them all. Oh, you know what? Where's my these things? Do I have a clean one? Clean enough. All right, so I'm going to get some of my best uni resin because I have not been able to play with my resin in a while, and I was pretty darn disappointed about that. I really should be putting this in some warm water. Let me get some warm water. So resin flows better and it gets less air bubbles if you warm it just a little itty bitty bit. Not like hot water, but a nice warm water. So I'm gonna grab some warm water and put that in there. And then we're going to actually epoxy the bottom of this cup. And I want to get my stronger UV light because I have one that's a nail lamp. And I think that nail lamp is going to work out really, really well. So let's get some hot water going in here in my sink. While we avoid the dog. It doesn't usually take it very long. There we go. I don't want it hot. I want it warm. Nice. Okay. And here I come. Oh, there we go. Thought I had a towel in here. Alrighty. All right. So let's set that in there for a moment, un momento. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this neon glitter and I'm going to put it in here. All right, and then I'm going to get a smidge of this mica powder, not a whole lot at all, actually. A couple little tappity taps. And we're going to mix that in our resin, and I'm going to use that to cover the bottom of the cup. All right, so we're going to use the back end of this stick. That should be sufficient. Dry off the bottle. Whoop, there we go. Like I said, it flows better. Almost messed up. All right, and so now let's mix this in. And by mixing the glitter in and the mica powder before sealing the bottom of the cup, instead of doing just clear resin, it kind of decorates the bottom of the cup some too. And it can kind of obscure the plug, so it's not so garishly apparent that there's a plug up here. Okay, so let's pour this on our cup. And the plug is a lot taller than I anticipated, but no worries, y'all. We don't care because this is the Hot Mess Express. Woo woo! Train in the station, Hot Mess Express at your service. And at the end of the day, the most important thing we want is not necessarily, I mean, I could put some more on there and I might come back and put a little bit more because the next coat can be clear, completely clear, because we've glittered the bottom to give it a cool effect. But the most important thing is to resin this so that it helps hold that plug in place. That's the most important thing. All right, now I don't know. I have this light, and I'm sure this light will work to a certain degree. But I want it to be like super, super strong, super, super cured all the way through and through. So I'm gonna get the stronger lamp out and finish curing that. If I can find the stronger lamp, where you at, buddy? Oh, you're right here. So I have like a somewhat high powered nail lamp. And let's find a say. And I was supposed to be wearing gloves and all that jazz. Yes, I am aware of that. Again, I am a rebel. It will probably backfire at some point in time in my life, but for right now, we're rolling with these punches. Okay. Sweet. All right. So here is my nail lamp. And I'm actually going to put it on high. Let me turn it where it will blind you for life. And I actually put it on 120 seconds, that button right there. So we're just gonna let this cook. And because I use the nail lamp, I don't know if you can notice the difference in how much further down in the cup the light goes. So we definitely want light to get all the way around this disc of resin that we put in here. So the stronger the light, the deeper it can go into the resin. And we want to do that so that the resin cures all the way through and through. So if it doesn't cure, it'll have a gummy texture to it, even after you try to cure it. And in some instances, I've even went to touch it and it squirted out resin from below because it didn't cure all the way through. And that was annoying. Great clearance area on the nail lamp. Yes, for sure. For sure. So I definitely love UV resin. It has a faster cure time and it is very easy to use because you don't have to mix anything, measure anything. You just pour and go. And that's one of my favorite things about UV resin. And like I said, I may come back and put another coat of just clear resin to make sure it covers that dot, but I may not. Most important thing is that that dot is held in place. So there we go. Rock hard. And that's what we like. All right, so hot. All right, so it actually wasn't even. So there's a sink in right in here area. So I could put more in and it probably would cover that. But for right now, that dot is going nowhere. You hear me? So technically our cup is done. Look, we got a nice glittery bottom, which is super cool. Kind of makes me wish I had to put some of that glitter in here. Sure enough, that probably would have been really cute, but it's all right. I did see there's a couple of air bubbles in there. Very, very minute, as you see. I don't know. Can you see that one rolling all the way up to the top? But for the most part, it looks great. I'm happy with it. There's some air bubbles. No worries. But I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to, oh, there is one right there. Look. So from now on, I'll be more patient and let it settle a little bit better next time. But I also know a better ratio of my, to get my green as I want it to be. But this also allows you to see the drink inside the cup if you wanted to. But like I said, my goal is to do a radioactive symbol on here so that it'll be radioactive. Where is this item from? Which item? The cup is from Starbucks. The nail lamp is from Amazon. The glitter and mica powder, green mica powder, Amazon. The pearlescent mica powder I got from a what's face store. But the tumbler, it's Starbucks. It is an official Starbucks tumbler. And these are widely used because of how easy it is to drill and not have air trap. Like you can fill it all the way up. I wasn't patient and it still has some air trapped in there right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but I mean, again, this is my cup, so I really could care less. My main thing is I wanted that effect. Look at how you can see the swirl in there of that mica powder, that pearl swirl. That's balls, man. I am loving that. I am loving this. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a my cup thing. So yeah, here is this one. And like I said, I have the neon green rhinestones flat back that I think would be really cute on this if I didn't have crap to do later today, then I would stay up and add some neon rhinestones with you guys, but I got crap to do, so I can't do that. So I'm gonna set this back here because that turned out really nice. And 9 times out of 10, I will oh, you know what would be cute? But then the drink would touch the resin, so that wouldn't work. I started to say we ought to do a glitter epoxy on the back side, but the drink would touch it. So I'll probably do like a ring or something of the neon stones on the lid, or I may just leave the lid as it is. I don't know. I gotta figure that out, what I'm gonna do. But I definitely want to see if I can find me a straw that's like, because the straw that goes in it is green anyway, but it's like a darker green, even though it matches the siren. So I don't know. I may just leave the green or whatever. All right, so back to this guy right here. Let's get the lid or up here wiped off, and I'm gonna take a look at it again up close and see if I can't get some of that air out of there. Doesn't look like I can because of the way it's made. Still coordinates. It does. It does. It really does. That's why I was like, let me just leave it. Is the water in there? Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Trying to tap it around to get, see if we can't get those air bubbles to come and play. Come play. There we go. I see you. Yeah. Who has time for all of this? I don't. All right. So I'm going to leave that well enough as it is. All right. So let's grab. Do I have any more paper towel? Could have swore I had a bigger piece of paper towel than that. I guess. Oh, it fell. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's not a bigger piece. That's the one with alcohol on it. Okay. So we're just gonna rub it with the pink rag and for right now. And then we're just gonna recycle this one because this is like, experimentation, so it doesn't have to be like legit perfect, but so this one is gonna have air bubbles because you just can't get rid of all of the air bubbles. And with this one, I'm gonna try what that lady did, where she was just like, "Oh, you just pour UV resin on there," and I was like, "Bruh, is that really legit how that's gonna work?" So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna go around and get this in there, and we're just gonna do clear because it actually is pretty There we go. pretty glittery down at the bottom anyway, so I'm not gonna mix any more glitter in there. And let's see if we can see if this works, y'all, with the water. Like she didn't cover the hole or nothing. She just epoxied it. Not epoxy, UV resined it and left it. So who knows if it works or not? We can really try experimentation. Yay, science. Does science work in this instance? Will water stop UV resin for curing? You decide. Well, no, you don't decide, but let the light decide. All right, so I did 120 seconds again. And like I said, this is just pure experimenting. I've never made this before. If I were to change anything with this, to be quite frank, what I will probably do the next time, if I were to be like super anal about the air bubbles in it, what I would probably do is drill the larger hole to put the glitter and stuff in there, right? And then when it's time to put the glycerin mix in there, what I would probably do is drill a smaller hole. Like for instance, I have where is it? I don't think I have one right here on my desk, but I have the syringes that have it's not needle point, but it's got the tip, to it, the metal where it's really small. And so I would drill a smaller hole right here in this raised part of the bottom in the middle of it and fill it up from the big hole and then use that little bitty hole with the syringe to put just the last little drips of glycerin in to make sure there is no air bubbles in this particular application because it's a water bottle. So you're not going to get all of the air bubbles from this recessed part because the air is going to be higher than the recessed, right? So I would probably do that so that you could get it filled all the way to the top. But right now, even though it's hot, the not epoxy. I keep calling this crap epoxy. The resin is all the way to the top, y'all. So you can't even see. I can't even see where the hole was. Oh, there it is. Okay, barely. I can barely see where I drilled the hole. But this is now done. So here's our water bottle. And as I mentioned earlier, this is from Walmart. Because I drilled in the recess part, it has a significant air bubble in it, as you can see right there. But that's fine. I mean, this is just an experiment. This is mine. It's not, for sale or anything like that. You shake it up, and there you got a nice flow of stars and glitter water from Bubba. Bubba, you looking cute, Bubba. You looking nice and glittery, Bubba. Hey, Nene. So this is, this was pretty cool. I'm probably going to try this again and actually, because I did the resin right here in this part, I could go ahead and drill a smaller hole right there. If I knew where my syringe tips were, I totally would do that right now. I really would. No lies, because that air bubble it's really, really big and it's kind of annoying me. Which is sad, but it's the truth. So, but anyways, so here is Here's my Walmart water bottle with the modified with the glitter snow globe effect in it. And as you see, a lot of the stars are, and I think, you know what, I probably will try and do that because look, the air is kind of making the stars stay at the top because they're floating. Whereas if it didn't have it, you know, they would kind of mix in a little bit better. Because see, everything is trying to float to the top with the air. And if there's no air, then it kind of, you know, will cooperate a little bit better and do what it's supposed to do. But say la vie. So here is our snow globe water bottle. Snow globe water bottle. She said do surgery tomorrow. You mean today? Oh my God. But at any rate, so this was cute. This was fun. So here's the Walmart water bottle. Here is the Starbucks tumbler that we did tonight. I've been on for an hour and 30 minutes and we've done 2 snow globe thingamabobbies. So I think that's pretty sweet. Sealed up and everything with the UV resin on the bottom of both. So it turned out really, really nice. This one, I definitely do and add some glitter into that swirl, even though the swirl is, you know, pretty boss by itself. But I'd probably add a little bit of glitter just for kicks to see how that would look. And then this one, like I said, I'm gonna try and get that air out of there so that it'll cooperate a little bit better. And you know, have a neato water bottle from Walmart. So if you are in the market to try and do a snow globe type ordeal, then let me know. If you've already done a snow globe type of deal, then let me know. This is the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Hey y'all. This is bed head, post bed head type stuff. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in, I mean, not interested because I'm sure that a lot of y'all have already done snow globes before. So if you've done a snow globe, let me know, shoot a picture over or post it in the group. And then, like I said, this is the water bottle from Walmart, Bubba brand. Not familiar with Bubba. Shout out to Bubba for giving us a really cool double walled water bottle that we could experiment with. Might tag them in this video so that they know we appreciate their coolness. And like I said, I really wish I knew what I did with my syringes that have the metal tips to them. I thought I had at least one left because I was using them to fill up the, oh, I do know where one is. I was using them to fill up the ink reservoirs in the sublimation printer, the old one, not the new one, not the Sawgrass, but the old sublimation printer that died on me. So I probably have some sitting over there that was used with sublimation ink. And then I would probably drill. That's probably, where's my drill set? I mean, my drill bits. Let's see. That's probably a, what is this? I think that might be too small, but 5/64, maybe a little bit bigger, smidge bigger, not too much bigger than this little weedy drill bit. And then put it in the upper part of the wall and finish filling it up to get that air, because the air pocket is up here in the higher part. All right. Sorry about that. My microphone died. I can't believe I killed that microphone. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Laura. I saw that y'all was doing stuff, and then I was like, bruh, I wasn't reading. I was just running my mouth. But anyways, I think what I was saying was actually I was telling 755 because I saw her put the exclamation marks, and I thought she was talking about exclamation marks because I was up. When in reality, she was trying to tell me I ain't had a microphone, but I didn't read the comments above her, and I didn't read the comments below her, so I didn't know. But anyways, it's all right. She's a true homie to the end, and she called to tell me that I didn't have it together, and that I needed to get it together. But yeah, no. So what I was saying is tonight we just did something really different. This isn't anything that I normally would do. As a matter of fact, today, so Tuesday, I was scrolling around on the YouTube streets and came across, no, I'm lying. I was scrolling around on the Facebook streets and came across this chick who did a Starbucks cup, but she did the same concept with the mica powder, which is what caught my attention because I know I got a ton of mica powder that I was using in my resin, but she used alcohol in her cup with the resin powder. I was like, alcohol? I've never heard of that. Is that what they use? Because I've seen people make snow. I mean, I know of people who make snow globe tumblers, but it never really like was something I wanted to do per se. But when I saw her do that with the mica powder with that swirl, I was like, that's boss. I have got to make one because I love that and how that looks. And so that's where this idea came from because I knew I had a ton I got like 5 of these cups that I had bought because I was gonna bling them out. Never did. So I was like, I was gonna do a cup. So I set on a mission to learn how to do the snow globe cups. And I went to Walmart because I needed to get some stuff from Walmart and I wanted to find the glycerin. And while I was at Walmart, I was like, what else do they have other than everybody and their grandma using the Starbucks tumbler? Did they have anything else? And I came across this Bubba water bottle and I was like, bruh, it's double walled. We can totally glitterify this. And sure enough, it worked out really well. Drilling it was super easy. I just took my time like I did with the Starbucks cup and drilled into it. The only difference with the Bubba water bottle versus the Starbucks tumbler is the bottom. So the bottom of the Starbucks is flat, whereas the bottom of the Bubba has an indented center and the outer rim is still a part of the outer shell of the double wall, right? So because it's indented, it's hard to get all of the air out in this raised area. So with this one, it's going to be a two-step process. I personally feel if you're like me and you don't want any air bubbles in it, then the main hole in the lower part is what I would do 2 holes, a large one in the indented center area off to the side, but in this lower part to put your glitter and goodies in, and then come back and do a smaller hole in the raised lip on this outer edge in the center and use a syringe to get the rest of that air out of here and then seal it all over again, and you can seal the whole bottom and then you'll have it where there's practically no air in this thing. But it's not super necessary. I mean, and it's of course up to you and how you want it to look, because you might like it with the air bubble. I don't know. I mean, that's up to you. So I thought this was really cool. And, it'll definitely turn heads at the gym. You know what I'm saying? And it's different from anybody else's Bubba. Because like I said, I'm gonna probably see if I can't tag Bubba and let them know we definitely appreciate them letting us bling out, snow globe out their water bottles, um, and give us something cool to do. So, but this was on clearance at my Walmart. I mentioned it earlier. This is normally like $13, and it said it was 7 something for this color. And then the black gray one was $10. So I don't know. Check your Walmart, see if it's on sale. If you want to try the water bottle, I don't know. Water bottles may not be your thing. You might be more of a tumbler person. So as far as getting a tumbler made snow globe with no air bubbles, definitely Starbucks is the way to go. This was like super, super easy to do with no air, hardly any air bubbles whatsoever in this thing. And again, for this one, I just used the little rubber bumper plug that people put on cabinet doors or the backs of picture frames. And I just set it over the top of the hole and then did UV resin all around until I was going to fill it all the way to the rim, but I didn't. And it's enough to hold this in place. Like that plug isn't going anywhere at all. So I don't have to worry about the plug falling out of this cup. And under here, all I did was just poured the UV resin over the top of the hole and everything. Like I didn't plug the hole up with nothing else or whatever, and then use my UV lamp to cure it. And it looks great. Like it ain't leaked or nothing. So hopefully hopefully it'll prove to be permanent. Like I haven't, this is dishwasher safe. So whether you can run it through the dishwasher with the UV resin on it or not, I don't know. I don't see why you can't, but it's an option. So at any rate, thank y'all for hanging out. I was just trying to have some fun, do something different. Wee hours in the morning, late night, hot mess express shenanigans going on tonight. Um, y'all got the crazy hair, big hair, and everything because I didn't wear my nightcap when I took my nap, and it won't be too much longer. I'll probably get sleepy again and go back to bed. But for right now, at this exact moment in time, I am up. Does Mr. McQuackins have to work this morning? I think he's got to work this morning. If he has to work, he usually leaves at about 4 or 5. So I probably should go back to bed at this point. But anyways, I wanted to show off my Bubba. And thank y'all for making it with me today. What do you think? Do you like the Bubba? Do you want to like kick the hair glitter to the curb like I do? I don't know. Can you see the hair glitter in there? That like little teeny shreds of purple glitter. And I'm just like, bro, what in the world was I thinking when I put that trash in here? But it turned out really cute. So Sissy has that same color and style tumbler. Hilarious. Yas. That's my sissy. That's my twins. Bubba. It'd be real crazy to find out if no, I don't think she's in, I don't know when no, I'm pretty sure her birthday isn't about the same as mine. But at any rate, y'all, I enjoyed doing this. This was actually really, really fun. That air bubble is like messing with me a little bit. So before I pull out the drill all over again, I think I'm going to take my butt to bed. And I don't know, we may drill it later today after I've had some rest. And then again, we may not ever drill it. We may just leave it. But definitely, I'm going to order some more glycerin, probably from Walmart. Not Walmart, Amazon. And I'll probably play with these and make some more. Cause like my aunties, I'm sure they would love this. Cause I'm pretty sure two of them came with a water bottle. So make them a really cool water bottle. I think they would love that in their favorite colors. Or a cup. They don't really use cups though. So it'll probably be a water bottle. My daughter-in-law uses a water bottle. So I'm gonna look up Bubba and see what other colors these folks got. And I just can't stop shaking it, y'all. You see that, right? Like I'm just sitting here like mesmerized. It's like really cool to see it squish around and float and stuff. So it's really gonna be cool, I think, once I get all the air out of there. And what I'm probably gonna do is instead of filling it with more water, I'm probably gonna fill it with more glycerin to give it just a little bit more thickness to it. It has a good thickness though, because see, you can tell how when the thickness is good, it kind of excuse me. When the thickness is good, it kind of like continues to flow. Like all the stuff don't just go phew down to the bottom or phew all the way to the top. It's just kind of like, still just hangs in there and slowly does whatever it does, blah, blah, blah. That's, so the more you want it to be suspended in animation, the more glycerin. But the more fluid you want it to be, the more water, right? So if you don't already know that, y'all probably like, bruh, I mean, we already knew that. My bad. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know it. So I'm excited. This is really pretty. I think I may make a part 2, but without that hair. Because the stars are really nice. I like the stars. That's a nice effect. So, but anyways. All right, y'all. How many, little that bubble, how many ounces does it hold? It holds, look, before and after. Like naked and not naked. How hilarious is that? This holds 24 ounces. And it's called Island Teal. Flow Duo, Island Teal. I wonder if it's therapeutic to watch the air bubble along with the glitter. I mean, I'm sure for some people it probably would be. It does, the air bubble does help like move the glitter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but like it does agitate the glitter and stuff better than if it didn't have it. Cause like in this one, like it's just kind of suspended and I can shake it, but it's like suspended, like it's too thick. But I like that for this particular application anyways. Look at the all that. I love that. Look at how that looks like radioactive goo. I absolutely love this, man. This is just like the bee's knees. Like this is right up my nerdy alley. But I'm sure it is therapeutic and it does help squish the stuff in it around. So I'm not 100% mad at it, but it just put me in the mind of, y'all remember, well, how old am I? 46. I'm 46. So when I was like in school, one of the hot things was, now I'm talking about like elementary, middle school, more elementary, the stupid batons that had the water in it, or you remember they had the bracelets that had the glitter and stuff in it, the water bracelets, because we used to try and make our own with air tubes and put them together to make our own water bracelets. Y'all remember that? Good times, in a way. I didn't get along with a lot of folks, a lot of the girls. The girls didn't really like me, which is crazy because I was really nice. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't cool enough. Look at me now. Still not cool. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to take my crazy butt to bed and get some more sleep before I start my day. And then we'll see how it goes. Real quick, for anybody that might know, even though it's only 27 of y'all in here and before my time, even though right now I just hit 2 hours on the dot here on YouTube, but The buy-in is still set for the 27th. It usually takes about 21, 30 days for the stones to come in, for those who may not know. And right now, one of my early boxes that I had ordered is still sitting in customs since the 3rd of April. So not happy about that, but whatever. What can I do about it? And from what I understand, a lot of places overseas are shutting back down. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that for our next buy-in. I know we already got a large majority of our stones already are out in the mail on their way here. But again, that when it hits the states has to go through customs. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on customs, y'all. Just say a customs prayer or whatever you want to do to try and get these fools to be cooperative with our stuff. And that's that. Y'all have a good night. And I will holler at y'all later. Got a new sewing machine? What? No way. What you gonna do with the sewing machine, girl? What we fenced to sew? You gonna paint it? Is it gonna stay white? Is it white? What color is it? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I love to sew. So I'm looking forward to sewing some stuff with you. So, but y'all, have a good night. Let me go to bed before Mr. McCrackens get up, and then if he ain't up already, and we will go from there. I will see y'all probably tomorrow. Who knows? I may go live again and show my little water bottles and stuff again. So, y'all have a good night. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. Good night. Good morning. Bye.